Okay, my name is Ahmed Lawal, and in this video, I want to guide you on how to make a 2 minute motivation video for your vocational studies at Rivera College, or maybe some other vocational colleges in Finland or any other places where it is required of you to make a motivation video. A motivation video is just similar to the motivation essays or motivation letters that some other application require you to do. The basic thing about this video is that they want you to talk about your reasons for applying for the program and your expectations from the program, and why you are fit enough to be part of that program. So those are the three things they expect you to mention in your motivation video. So we have some questions from the Rivera College, which I'm going to just generally talk about how to answer those questions, and then how to set up your camera, your video, how to make the video in the best form, and what are the do's and don'ts of making a video, especially when it comes to motivation video. If this is the first time you're joining this YouTube channel, I've made a recording on how to apply to these vocational trainings, which I'm going to attach the link in the comment section so you can watch the video on how to apply. The deadline is very, very close. All right, without wasting much of our time, the first step, which I'm going to talk about, is how to make the video. Now, the first thing is that you should check your mic. Make sure that maybe your phone mic or your system mic, I mean microphone, or if you have an external mic like this one I'm using, you should check if they are working well before you start the video. You can test the mic before you start the video, and then it's not necessary if you can use your phone, what's it called, if you can use your phone mic or your system mic, you can always use it to record, and it's not necessary for you to get an external mic, which can be kind of expensive. So you can just use your phone. Make sure that where you are recording the video is very, very quiet, and everywhere is calm, so that distractions from environment noise won't come into your video. And then you should also take note that your voice is very important when making motivation video, like your voice, because the purpose of the motivation video is not just to know about your motivation alone. They want to test you. They want to know about your communication skills. How well can you communicate in the language which you are communicating with. So for the Finland vocational video, you can make your video in Finnish, Swedish, or you make it in English if you don't understand those two languages. Then secondly is that make sure that your camera is stable. You can see when making this video, you see that my camera is stable. It's only my body that is moving. So your camera should be stable. You should place it on a good place, or if you can get a tripod, you can always use your tripod to stand your phone or your camera, just for it to be stable. And then you should always make sure that the lighting from outside comes into the camera. Don't record in a dark place. Make sure that there is a good lighting while making that video. Then you should also remember that the video should be in a close shot. You should be very close to the camera. Don't be too far from the camera. So that's what a close shot is, and you should remember that. So now let's quickly move on to the motivation questions and motivation, how to answer the motivation question generally. I'm not a So the first thing is that you introduce yourself. My name is Ahmed Lawal, and then you briefly talk about who you are in relation to the program you are applying to. So I'm a maybe I'm an assistant nurse at so place, or I have taken some courses on nursing in so places. So you introduce yourself talking about your professional or um, employment background, work experience, and everything in a very short, like 2 sentences. So when you're done with that, you move on to the motivation question. Most of the people who sent me their video to review, I noticed one thing about everybody. You begin your video. Most of them begin their video with "I expect to learn. I expect to learn." So one thing about application is that it is not about your expectation. It's about what you are ready to give to the program when you are into it. So you shouldn't just emphasize on I expect to learn nursing, I expect to learn in the best form of nursing, blah 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 blah. You understand? What can you also offer during the program? So you should talk about your experience in the past and how you've learned from those experiences, which is going to help you to function in the program. So one experience you should remember, you shouldn't forget while making your video is COVID-19 pandemic. So what are the community services or voluntary activities that you engaged in during the COVID-19 pandemic? I believe that everybody applying to this program has been born in 2019, 2020, 2021 during the COVID-19 pandemic. So what was your contribution during that period? So it's going to help you to answer some of the questions in the motivation video. Then secondly, you should talk about community services. There are a lot of community services which you should try to remember, rack your brain and try to remember the community services that you've engaged in. An example of a community service is polio, this campaign against polio. So did you participate in something like that in the past? Did you get a certification around community service or community project or community programs? Even if you don't have a certificate, do you have some pictures to show that you've participated in this community service, or have you just what experience did you gain during that period, and what have you learned in that period that would help you during the program? So you should remember your community service. Then another thing you should try to recall is maybe during your national service. In Nigeria, we have the National Youth Service Corps. So this program is a 1-year program. So during that program, which is a national service, did you participate in any CDS or any community projects during that period that relates to nursing, that relates to social care, health care, public health, or even just a campaign about sanitation or something related to health? It might not be nursing generally, it can be sanitation program or keeping the environment clean program. Did you participate? Vanguard, Health Vanguard, and all these CDSs in national services. So did you participate in any of this program? You can always mention it in your video, most especially in the second question that asks that, why are you applying for this training? So you should link your previous experience to answering this question. Then agencies, do you do you participate in any agencies like health agencies like WHO? Have you taken courses or have you attended any webinar, any program related to health from any of these agencies? World Health Organization, Red Cross Society, sanitation group, election health group, Health Vanguard, sports events, home care services, old people's care services, orphanage homes, or have you campaigned about a particular um, a particular thing related to health? For example, drug abuse and drug use. Did you campaign against misuse, drug abuse and drug misuse? Did you campaign about these issues in your community? These are relevant cases that you can always cite in your motivation video. So let's quickly move on to do's and don'ts of making this motivation video of a thing. So first thing is that you can do to make your video to stand out is showing. You understand? You should show and tell the story. Like, okay, these are the things that I did. In fact, if you have a picture of where you participated in a program or two pictures, you can just show it on the screen like this. That, oh, these are the things while you were doing this, while you were doing this. These are the pictures. So it would stand your video out, I think. Then what you shouldn't do while making this video is that you shouldn't read from the screen. You know, nowadays we have applications that help you to read from the screen. Like what you just did is you'll be reading, you've already typed the question, the essay, motivation essay on your screen, and then you are reading from it. So the examiners, the assessors, they would know, because it has happened to me in the past, and it affected my application one time like that, where I've already passed the first stage. So the second stage was me making videos like this. So I made a screen, what's it called, screen guide, by writing the information on the screen, and I was looking at the screen to talk as if I'm doing presentation. So it shouldn't be like that because these people want to test your confidence level, they want to test your communication skills, and they want to see if you are really fit for the program. So that's the don't. And then you should feel free and make sure that your video should not exceed the 2 minutes that is stated in that application website. So those are the three things or three sections of the video making that I wish to discuss with you. The last part of this video now is to upload your video, you know, according to what is required from the application. They expect you to share just the link to the video. So I'm going to attach a screen recording on how to make, what's it called, how to copy or how to get a link for your video. So there are two ways to it. It's either you upload it to your Google Drive. So when you're done uploading it to your Google Drive, then you allow it to be uploaded fully and you play it to make sure that it's playing from your Google Drive. Then you click on the three dots by the side of the Google Drive, whether you're making use of your laptop or you're making use of your phone. So you get the link. There are some options which will pop up from clicking those three links. So the first one of the options will be copy link. So you copy the link and then you paste it somewhere. And then the other way is to upload it on YouTube. So, but make sure that when you upload it on YouTube, it should be unlisted. That is, it shouldn't be public. It shouldn't be a public video. For like the one I'm making now is a public video. So if I want to make a private video, you unlist the video so that people won't see it. It will be private. So you can copy the link from there and also attach it to your, what's it called, to your application link. So I wish this video help you, and I hope it's going to add to your, what's it called, to your application. It will add up, and I wish you the success in your application to this college. So thank you so much. If you're just joining this YouTube channel, kindly subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you can get notified of my upcoming videos. Thank you and bye-bye.